The desert is the crisis of the stream. The stream is dying in the desert. But look, even the desert is your friend. You have just to listen. When you are angry, listen to anger, and you will find the key to open the doors of compassion. When you are sexually overwhelmed, listen to your sexuality, and you will find the door to samadhi. Listen to your greed, and you will be surprised that in the very phenomenon of greed is hidden the secret of sharing. This is the art of being meditative. This is real meditation. Whenever you are faced with a problem, go into the problem. And you can go only if you don't have any solutions already. Those solutions are the enemies. Now see the change. You think those solutions that you are carrying in your head as knowledge are your friends. You think without those solutions where you will be. That is not true. Those solutions are the enemies. Because of those solutions, you cannot listen to the silent whisper of the problem. You cannot penetrate the mystery of the problem. Look at it in this way. You know sex is bad because you have read it in the scriptures. You know it is sin because that's what the priests have been saying down through the ages. Now this has become ingrained in you. This is your knowledge. Sex is sin. Because of this, you will never be able to look deeply into sex with sympathy. You will never be able to go into its mystery. This idea that sex is sin will hinder you, prevent you. And you know that you already know. So there is no point in learning. If you listen to the phenomenon of sex that knocks at your door every day, year in, year out, and goes on knocking even while you are dying, you will be surprised to know that whenever prisoners are crucified, sentenced to death, the last thing that happens to man is ejaculation. We cannot be so certain about the woman because she has no ejaculation. But she must have an orgasm, invisible. And this is my observation of many people I have watched dying. That has been one of my hobbies from my childhood. In my town, I never allowed anybody to die without being there. The moment I will hear somebody is in his dying bed, I will be there. If I was not found for a few hours, then my parents will know. Then look for some dying man. He must be there. And I will follow to the last pilgrimage. And I will go with every dying person. Rich, poor, beggars. Even a dying dog and a cat, and I will sit and watch. And I was surprised again and again. The more I became perceptive, I have seen it happen again and again, that the last idea when the man dies is sexual. And so is the case with the dog and with the cat. Sex goes on persisting. It leaves you only when you have learned the lesson. And to learn the lesson, you will have to listen to it. You will have to be very meditative with sex, not antagonistic. You will have to be very silent. Enter into sex as you enter a temple. It is the holy of the holies. And that secret most key is hidden there, the master key. Because sex is the source of life. It must have the key that can open the doors. That is the meaning. That the desert whispers, the wind crosses the desert, and so can the stream.